Hey everybody, TK here for tkanddrinks. We've got a special edition of the show coming at you today. We were reached out to by Hidden Moon Brewery and Moonlight Meadery. They sent us a sample pack of some stuff to try. So over the next couple episodes, you're going to be seeing some of their products, and we're going to be giving them some feedback and just exploring their product line and seeing what's going on with Moonlight Meadery and Hidden Moon Brewery. A couple exciting things. We got our first cider we'll be doing. We've also got our first braggot, which is a mead made with malt, I believe, and be exploring that here coming up shortly. That is super exciting. And again, we got some still meads and a whole bunch of other stuff coming up from these guys, so be on the lookout for that. Be sure to follow, subscribe, like, all those things that you do for TKdrinks. Thank you all so much for following and being there. So let's give these folks over at Hidden Moon Brewery and Moonlight Meadery an honest shake for their product. First up, we have the Little Apples, which is a hard apple cider that is aged in rye whiskey barrels. Now, to be honest, I am not the most experienced with ciders. I am not the most knowledgeable about what they bring and what they do, but I do love a good barrel-aged product, and so I'm hoping this is going to be a phenomenal product. Already looking really good there. Got a nice head on it. Beautiful color, absolutely brilliant clarity coming out there. Nice carbonation. I won't bring it all the way quite to the top just for the sake of the pour in the glass, but yeah, that is absolutely brilliant in clarity. I don't know if y'all can see that on there, but got some beautiful bubbles going on there. Look at that. Ah, yes, absolutely wonderful, effervescing, if you will. The smell is coming off very much with the fermentation. Definitely get some little bit of apple smell in there. That's the second time I pull something up my nose, man. Man, that is a wonderful product. Holy cow. I think that's absolutely delicious. I don't get any overly heavy whiskey notes. It doesn't like burn going down. Doesn't give me like I just took a shot of whiskey and it's like choking me out. But I also get this smooth cidery type taste, almost like a fine Martinelli's sparkling cider that you'd have at like Christmas or Thanksgiving for a traditional type of thing, or if you're just into ciders or non-alcoholic type ciders or something like that. Very tasty there. Very smooth. I like the it's kind of like round and rolls off my tongue. It's not all sharp and jaggedy. Yeah, very smooth. Short mouthfeel, doesn't hang around, doesn't make me feel like I'm sucking on a bunch of really sweet apples or just like a big swig of apple juice or anything like that. It's not all cloying or overly sweet. Lightly carbonated like that. I mean, I know it's still bubbling and fizzing and stuff, but it doesn't. I'm somebody who doesn't enjoy carbonation. Doesn't do good with the old stomach. But this is fantastic. I'm pleasantly surprised and delighted that this is a great product, man. Like I said, you can get the hint of the whiskey barrel in there. You get the little bit of the oak, that whiskey oaking type of taste to it, but it doesn't overpower it. Like I said, it doesn't hit you in the face like you're just taking a shot of whiskey. I'm pleasantly surprised by this and delighted, man. This is this is a great product, man. I would highly suggest picking up a Little Apples from Hidden Moon Brewery next time you picked up something from New Hampshire, if you're in the New Hampshire area. I'm going to tap this off now that I don't have any more reason not to, that the old glass was empty. Yeah, smooth, crisp, not overly sweet, not overly tart, very well balanced. slightly acidic, gets you a little bit of pinch in the astringency in the back. But man, well done, Hidden Moon Brewery. I really dig that product you guys got right there. But I am going to set that one aside here and move on to the real one. I have to honestly say I've been looking forward to, because I've been really into IPAs and braggots lately, especially ones that I've never tried before. So this is, again, for those who don't know, braggot is basically a beer that's made with honey, malt. Most meaderies, from the way I understand it, per the TTB laws, can't make these. They have to be made at breweries because of the ingredients involving malt and whatnot. So, excuse me, Hidden Moon and Moonlight Meadery, Hidden Moon Brewery combo thing, they seem to have both licenses going on at the same place or something like that. So, let's give this one a good old look here. Oh yeah, that's looking delicious right off the bat. Nice golden amber color right there to that. Nice head on it. Absolutely just wonderful looking. Beautiful pour on that. Let it just chill like that. Get you the label right there. Labels out. Rollerball, labels out. Ooh, very citrusy smelling, very sweet. Definitely picking up notes of whew. Very citrusy, very sweet. Picking up notes of picking up sweet honey notes there. Man, that is a phenomenal smelling product. Interesting. Got the get the hoppiness of the IPA. Get the, I don't know, see what kind of hops it says here. Hymn to the Sumerian goddess of brewing. You are the one who holds with both hands the great sweet wort, brewing it with honey. You, the sweet wort to the vessel. Naneski. Hidden Moon Brewing is here to bring you this ancient medley of malt, honey, and hops known as braggot. Join us and discover why history never tastes so good. Well, it doesn't tell me what kind of hops they have in there, but man, it's definitely very citrusy on the notes of the hops. I get the sweetness of some honey in there. I, again, don't know what kind of malt they use, but it's very smooth again. Very smooth. Nice and got a very full body to it. It hangs around for a while in the mouth. I think this is a wonderful product as well. I really enjoy the fullness of it. The honey comes through, the hops come through. I don't feel like there's anything really missed or left behind. Again, I'm not the best judge on IPAs, and I've had only a few braggots, but this is, very, very well done. I would say it's you get the hops, you get the honey, you get everything that's supposed to come along with that, from what I know and from what I've read and from what I've watched and learned. All right, so I'm gonna get some scorecards going on. Give me a second, we'll be right back. All right, we're back with the scorecards. First, we're gonna get with the scorecard for our Little Apples, the rye whiskey barrel aged hard apple cider. Hitting that, bam, with the old 37. I think it exemplifies its style very well. Again, not being a cider judge, I'm not the hugest, biggest, most bigly judge type person on something like this, but as a person who doesn't really particularly care for hard ciders, this was very smooth, very pleasant. Again, with the aroma, you get slight sour notes from that rye at first. Excuse me. You don't get any alcohol, any those raw ethanol type of notes to it. It doesn't smell like it's got booze in it or anything like that. It's very smooth and clean as far as that goes. You get a slight appley type of fermentation note to it. So that's very pleasant. I can definitely appreciate that. So going on to the appearance, brilliant in clarity. As you can see, it's effervescing. It's doing exactly what it's supposed to do. It is clear. It is brilliant. There's no floaties. There's no particulates. It's very highly carbonated. I say medium carbonated on it, but that adds to the whole effect. It gets helps that apple pop a little bit as you're drinking it. It helps. It gives you that little bit of Again, as somebody who's not a huge fan of carbonation, this isn't smacking me in the face, but man, I really enjoy the way it brightens up the flavors that are there. That mild carbonation, I really appreciate the way that mild carbonation brightens up the flavors that are already there. Flavor, again, like I said, you can get hints of the oak and the rye, the whiskey, the barrel aging process is there. A little bit sour, but expect it from, again, the rye whiskey. If you've ever had a rye whiskey shot, think like a high-end whiskey, something like that was aged, gives you that slightly sour, malty type of taste to it. It's got slight astringency, hits you back there puckering in the back. Carbonation, acidity balanced well. Doesn't have very, I say it has a light medium body on it. It sticks around for a little bit, but fades away pretty quickly, and you get this slight aftertaste of apples. Actually, it's quite pleasant. It's not tart. It's not sweet. It's it's just like you just ate an apple. It's pretty nice. I enjoy it quite a bit, actually. Unfortunately, it's just missing that that X factor, that wow factor. Everything, all the notes are good, but nothing is great. It doesn't stand out. I like it, like I said, as a non-cider drinker, but it doesn't just like, wow, I want to go out and buy a case of this stuff. It's good. I'll buy another can or two when I'm around, but I'm not running out. I'm not jumping up and down to go buy a whole flat of this stuff, unfortunately. On to the braggot here, the IPA. That one, we are logging number 48. Number 48 on our road to 500. That, if you haven't seen on any of our previous videos, the road to 500 is our 500 mead reviews before we can consider myself anything close to an expert on the realm of mead reviews or mead tastings or anything like that. Everything up until the 500 is pretty much just my own personal BS opinion. But that being said, IPA braggot from Hidden Moon Brewery, catching a 38. Again, for everything, like I said, very hoppy, very mild on the sweetness. You do get tiny bits of hints of honey in there. On the flavor, it comes through much more on the nose, but it exemplifies what it says it's supposed to do. It has very citrusy type of hoppy notes to it, very reminiscent of a juicy or hazy IPA, as you can also see from the color on there. If you're not into juicies or hazy IPAs, this might not be your thing, but it does hit those notes, picks up a lot of those flavors. The honey comes in underneath and lifts up and brightens up the already citrusy notes that are there. Definitely dig that. But there's nothing that's making me want to go back and buy it over something else. I enjoy it a lot. It's delicious, but again, that X factor is missing. If you're buying from Moonlight Meadery and Hidden Moon Brewery, definitely pick up an IPA braggot. Let me know what you think. Pick up one of the little apples, hard ciders. Let me know what you think. If you've already had one, leave me a comment down in the section below. I would love to hear what you have to say. So we're gonna be getting in, like I said, to a couple more of the things from these guys. We got some draft meads from them, and we also have some still meads. So be on the lookout for those videos. Be sure to be sure to click, follow, like, subscribe, all that. I'll be back with you here shortly on some more of those videos. So thank you very much for being here. Have a good evening. Peace.